The tech world has been shaken once again. Apple has just revealed its upcoming iPhone 17 line, and this time, the company is not only pushing the limits of technology, but also pushing the patience of millions of users. Apple announced that in some countries, the brand new iPhone 17 Air and even the iPhone 17 Pro will not include a SIM card tray at all. No physical SIM slot, just an eSIM, whether you like it or not. At first, it sounds like a futuristic move, like Apple always does, removing buttons, headphone jacks, and chargers in the box. But this decision isn't just about innovation. Many critics are calling it one of the most controversial decisions Apple has ever made, and some are even saying it violates privacy rights. Think about it. For years, people relied on a tiny SIM card, something physical that you could remove, switch, or hide if needed. It gave users control. If you wanted to change carriers, you pulled out the SIM and popped in another one. If you wanted to protect your data or disconnect from a network completely, you could physically remove the SIM card. It was a tiny piece of plastic, but it represented freedom. Now Apple has decided to kill that freedom, and they are selling it to us as if it's progress. The iPhone 17 Pro will be Apple's most advanced device yet. Sleek titanium design, a brand new processor, faster refresh rates, and even a breakthrough in battery life. But all of that is being overshadowed by the decision to drop the SIM tray. Apple is rolling out this feature only in select countries first. But let's be honest, this is the testing ground. If it works out, the rest of the world is next. Apple is effectively forcing people into a digital-only communication system, controlled entirely by carriers and corporations. No physical SIM means no easy way to switch phones. No way to just pull your card out and disappear from the network. Every move will be tracked, every connection logged, and every user tied to their digital identity with no escape. People are already furious. Social media exploded after the announcement. Some users are calling it Apple's most anti-consumer move yet. Others are saying it's the final straw and they won't buy another iPhone. And yet, there are still die-hard fans defending Apple, saying this is just the natural step forward. But natural for who? For the customer or for Apple's bottom line? Let's not forget, every time Apple removes something, they make billions more. No charger in the box, that forced everyone to buy new accessories. No headphone jack, that boosted AirPods sales to the sky. Now, no SIM tray. That puts total control in the hands of mobile carriers who are already known for ripping off customers with high fees and unfair practices. Imagine traveling abroad with the iPhone 17 Air. In the past, you could just walk into a store, buy a cheap local SIM card, and enjoy local data at an affordable price. With eSIM, you are at the mercy of whatever deal your carrier offers. Apple says you can easily switch carriers through software, but in reality, most carriers lock eSIMs, delay transfers, and charge hidden fees. You'll no longer be able to simply swap a card and walk away. It's like locking your digital identity to one corporation forever. And that's not progress, it's control. The privacy issue is even scarier. A physical SIM card gave users the option to remove themselves from tracking. Without a SIM card, your phone is permanently tied to your network. Your location, your calls, your messages, all stored digitally, and there's nothing you can physically do to cut off that link. Critics say this opens the door to government surveillance and carrier-level tracking like never before. If you think big tech companies already know too much about your life, just wait until they completely eliminate the last piece of hardware you could control yourself. What's more shocking is how Apple frames this. They present it as a cleaner design. They say the iPhone 17 Air is future-ready. They even claim it's more secure. But do you see the pattern? They said the same thing when they removed the headphone jack. They said the same thing when they stopped giving chargers. Every time Apple says it's for the user, but every time it turns out to be for Apple's bank account. And the worst part? Other companies follow. When Apple removed the headphone jack, Samsung mocked them at first, then quietly did the same thing. When Apple stopped including chargers, other phone makers laughed, and then they also stopped including chargers. So make no mistake, this move to kill SIM trays could spread across the industry. Apple starts the trend, others follow, and users are left with fewer and fewer options. The iPhone 17 regular model, for now, will still include a SIM tray in many regions. But don't get too comfortable. Apple has a long history of phasing things out slowly. Remember when they kept one headphone jack on certain models before removing it completely? The SIM card slot might survive one more generation for some markets, but eventually, it will vanish worldwide. Apple is preparing us for a future where all phones are eSIM-only, and once that happens, there's no turning back. Critics are also pointing out the hypocrisy. Apple always talks about user freedom and respecting privacy. They built marketing campaigns around slogans like, "What happens on your iPhone stays on your iPhone." Yet here they are, making a move that strips away user choice and puts even more power into the hands of corporations. It's a betrayal of their own message, and people are noticing. Some experts are warning this could even lead to bigger problems. For example, hackers targeting eSIM databases. If every user's identity is stored digitally, what happens when those databases are breached? Physical SIM cards couldn't be hacked remotely. They had to be stolen physically. But eSIM profiles? They live in the cloud, and hackers love the cloud. Apple might claim their system is secure, but history has taught us that no system is unbreakable. By forcing everyone into eSIM, Apple could be opening the door to massive privacy disasters in the future. The controversy is growing, and it raises one big question. How much control are we willing to give up in the name of progress? The iPhone 17 Air may look sleek, futuristic, and powerful, but under the shiny surface is a serious problem. It's not just about a missing SIM tray. It's about freedom, privacy, and control. Once we accept this change, we accept a future where users have less power over their own devices, and more corporations have full authority. Of course, there will still be millions of people lining up to buy the iPhone 17. Apple knows this. They know people will complain, then eventually adjust. But not everyone is staying quiet this time. The backlash is real, and it's spreading fast. Has Apple finally gone too far? Are they innovating, or are they slowly tightening the chains on their customers? That's the debate, and the iPhone 17 Air is right at the center of it. So, what do you think? Is Apple leading us into the future with eSIM-only phones, or are they stripping away the last bit of freedom we had with our devices? The iPhone 17 Air is sleek, powerful, and futuristic, but it also sparks one of the biggest privacy debates Apple has ever faced. Are you excited to buy it, or are you done with Apple's bold experiments? Drop your thoughts in the comments. Let's see where you stand. Don't forget to like this video and subscribe for more updates on the biggest tech controversies shaking the world today.